Hey, everybody, guess what? It's Sunday, and today we're going to be talking about my show that's going on tour. So I hope you have questions and just want to chime in. Get ready.
Now shut up, the show's starting.
I just love this. I figured this was the appropriate song to open up the show today because Paul Lynde, hold on, there we go, played Uncle Arthur on Bewitched. And I figured, hey, I am going to play the Bewitched theme song. And we're going to have fun today. I've got some clips to show you, some backstage stuff to show you. And I just figured, hey, we're going to have a blast and talk about my show and when it's going to come to your city and how we're going to get it to your city and just everything that's going on. So I have some information out to a few of my psychic friends. Maybe they might pop in today. But other than that, it's just going to be a fun day. So here we go. And let's get ready to do the show right now. There we go. Oh my goodness. There we go. Hold on there. Gosh, all of you guys have been, before the show started, many of you were in the room already before we even started. So I was like watching Bobby. Thank you. Bobby. I just love Bobby Bashaw. She is the best. She just donated $4.99. $5. I love it. And all this, if you're in the YouTube room, you can donate and help us pay for the cost of the show, because I have to pay a lot of money to keep this thing going up. But I love me some Bobby, one of the best ever private investigators in the entire world. Oh, look, she sent another one. Bobby, you're on a roll. Thank you. Let's see who's here today. Oh gosh, there's my girlfriend Barbara DeBella. Let's see. Hold on. There's of course Bobby. Hi y'all from Texas. Let's see. Hold on. Triple Crown's here. Robert Fuchs is here. Cindy Singer Thomas is here. Cheryl is here. Karen F is here. Andra Warren is here. Angela all the way from New Zealand. Even that darn Janet DeBella, who I know has been looking at pictures all morning, is here. The future is blue. Let's hope so. Lisa Marie, thank you for popping in. So, I had invited a couple of the gang on the show, and I know that Lewis was busy because he just got back from being overseas in London, but he's also been crazy. I know Debbie's been busy. She's been trying to harness her cat. Her new kitten has been driving her up the wall. Corby was on last week, but she was there. Marla Freeze. So I sent them an email and said, hey, if you guys want to come on, pop on today, I'll be here. Hi, Miss Nisa. How are you? Yeah, Lewis is the greatest. He still might show up. That Lewis will pop in unexpectedly. But anyway, with my show coming up, as you all know, it's been a few years since we did it. The pandemic hit us and all that other stuff, but the show is finally back up, and we are so excited because we're able to get the show, and little by little, it'll be booked into different cities around the country. And we're opening up September 29th and 30th in Los Angeles at Feinstein's at Vitello's. And I will put up links to tickets for that. And then we have, we've got Feinstein's at Vitello's, and then we finish there. And then October the 10th, we're in Palm Springs at Oscar's Cabaret, which is great. And if we can sell enough tickets, they'll give me a second night on the 11th. So I'm hoping to gosh, we can do a second night in Palm Springs. And then, are you ready for this? I put the promo up about the show being up, and then it wasn't even 5 hours. Then Mark who owns the Palms Cabaret Theater in Puerto Vallarta, he said, "Oh my God, can you bring the show here?" And so we're doing it. We're doing 3 weeks from November the 28th to December the 15th in Puerto Vallarta, which is great because the demographics are perfect for the Paul Lynde Show. So we're going to be doing that there. Hold on, Lisa. What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? Let's see. Any chance of coming today? We're hoping. They're bringing in somebody to book the show, so we hope to do that. Hey, Rhonda from Denver. Oh, wait a minute. I thought it was RL saying hello to Rhonda from Denver. Let's see what's going on here. Kato got stuck behind the washer. So let me go take a look and see who's here from the show. Hey, everybody on the Paul Lynde page. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the super best. The Paul Lynde page, we have over 7,500 followers. So if you are inside and you have questions and you want to ask, feel free to put the comments in and I will answer all the questions. And I've got a clip from, let's see, I've got a clip from the show. I've got the old promo from Bally's. I've got the overture from the show. And I have the beginning from the Las Vegas show, which is what the other show is going to be like. But, everybody from the Paul Lynde page, thank you. The politics page, the Paul Lynde appreciation page. You guys are here. I know I drive you guys crazy sometimes when I just have the psychics on, but this show is about Paul. Let's go see who else is here. Hey, John from the UK. Sure wish you could bring the show over. We thought about it. I signed with new managers, Bohemia Entertainment Group. And actually the owner has been in London all week. And so they manage me, but they also handle London, Berlin, Australia, California, so many cities. So it could possibly happen. Okay, saying hello to you, Michael. Thank you, RL. For some reason, I got really confused on that one because I've got things. Yes, Bobby, we're going to be in Mexico. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to be at the what do you call it? The Palms Hotel the Palms Theater. Cabaret Theater. But the tickets, they're going to be announcing the theater schedule in September, but we're one of the big shows. That's the biggest shows helping to launch the season this year. So we're really excited about that. And then Palm Springs is great. And we're doing really good with ticket sales in Los Angeles. And we can always do more. And let me see here. I'm going to try to pick up. Let's see. Don't save. I'm going to try to. I have all the information for tickets. I just need to find it and everything. So, so to get us in the Paul Lynde mood, to get us all in the Paul Lynde mood, I'm going to put up a video, which are clips from Paul's films. Are you ready to see it? All right, here we go. I'm going to put this up right now. There we go. Just look back on Paul and some of his funniest moments. And I figure this is pretty cool. So everybody take a look. Here we go. Why is this working? Hello. Okay. Hold on.
I didn't catch your name, boy.
I didn't throw it.
That's weird. Huh. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why that's not. Let's see if this one works. Okay. What the heck is going on? Well, that sucks. I hope everybody can hear me. That's so weird. They were playing earlier. I've got to figure out what is wrong.
I beg your pardon.
One summer I worked with the sergeants. Wild.
Those Rutland boys are like a bunch of hungry tigers.
All the sound is up.
I'm very partial to sound.
Okay, this is driving me crazy. I had all these clips. Let me see. Hold on. That's really weird. But you guys can hear me, right? You can hear the show. Did you all hear the music at the beginning of the show? Please, somebody tell me, because I'm kind of confused now that the show is that you all didn't hear anything. Could somebody answer me? Did you all hear the music that played, the Paul Lynde music? Okay. All right. Roadcaster Pro. Let's see. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out.
Promise. Next. I go.
This is really crazy. This has never happened before. We heard you. I'm trying to figure out why I cannot get the audio default. That is so weird. I have no idea why this is not happening. Okay. Weird. And you can hear this. Can you hear the drum roll? That's so weird.
Wow, it's still going out.
I'm very upset. Let's see. Invite, leave studio, mute anything. You can hear. Okay. Can you hear the okay, so let me ask you something. Can you hear when the movies play? Can you hear it? Can you hear this?
Out of the stadium.
So
I think it's going into orbit.
Can you guys hear that?
You dare defy your mother?
Can you hear the
It's
movies?
my hair.
Not till you're 21. Ed, I love you. As you can see, we
I
suggest
hear.
the entire family all go out and select the final resting place together. The kids love it. They have a ball.
You really
So weird.
enjoy your work, don't you?
Sure do. I wouldn't want to do anything else. I like people. Oh, shit. Nurse Ton, call maintenance. I have sperm all over my desk again. Do you want an Indian wrestle? Oh, perfect. I'll save the next dance for you. Where you been living, in a cave? I hope you're satisfied.
Well, there you go. So you all heard the movies. I can't hear them. That is so weird. I don't know why I can't hear them, but you heard that, right? Everybody heard the movies and everything that was going on. Huh. Truly, truly, truly wacky. Oh, what about Uncle Arthur? Ring me this week, Aaron. Hey, Aaron, how are you? So everybody heard that. This is driving me crazy because I can't hear anything. That's what's so weird. And I've got the sound turned up on that. All right. As long as you guys can hear it, then I'm a happy person. Wow. So anyway, here we go. Let me go back here. There's so many people in. So many people from the Paul Lynde page are in, and I'm very, very happy about that. Wow, there's not too many in the Esther Goldberg TV. We're doing okay. So anyway, if you got any questions about the show, let me know. Actually, what happened was I was going over here to the show to put up some of the information so you could see the thing. So okay, here we go. I see if I can see if this will come through. This is if you're in I know what we're doing, a live stream. So if those of you who can't make it to see the show in Hollywood on the 29th and the 30th, they're actually live streaming the show from the theater in Los Angeles. And it's amazing. It's a 5-camera 4K setup, and it's going to be amazing. And we're selling the tickets for $25. So you can watch the show live, and you have 2 weeks to watch it as many times as you want. So that's on the 30th. And then I just found out my friend Ruta Lee, Ruta's coming to see the show on the 29th, on Thursday, the 29th, and they're shooting a documentary about her. And this is crazy Lithuanian film crew coming in, and they are going to shoot the last few minutes of the show. And then afterwards, Ruta and I are going to do an interview. So it's going to be pretty funny because Ruta and Paul Lynde were good friends. And so that's happening. It's just really cool. So, oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. I got to turn this off. These people are driving me nuts. Let me turn this off. Let me get rid of that. That's my phone. I still don't understand why I can't hear this music. It's making me crazy. But yeah, so that's what's happening. And in fact, here are, I don't know how this will go through. I'm going to see if it goes through here. But these are the ticket prices for, you can only see it on YouTube. An error occurred on Facebook. Okay, that sucks. Yes, actually, Lisa Marie, let me get you the live stream because that's not going through. The channel's acting all weird today. Let me see. I will give you open. Here it is. This is the live stream. Where the hell is I just had it? Hold on. Open. Paul Lynde stream. That is so weird. Hold on. Let me go online and find it. I had the link for it. Hold on. Let me get you guys have a little patience. I tell you what, I'm going to show you. This is the actual opening from the Vegas show of the Paul Lynde Show. You want to watch it? I'm going to put it up right now. There you go.
I don't know why I'm frightened. I know my way around here. The cardboard trees, the painted seas, the sounds here. In the midnight Vegas madness, in the magic of the moment. Yes, everything's as if I never said goodbye. Hello, Vegas. Did you miss me? There's no business like show. Business like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing. Everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere where you get that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra bow. There's the stop. Oh, God, stop it. I hate this song. It's so show business. Look at you. What a wonderful little group here this afternoon. Give yourselves a hand.
That's how the show opens up. So I thought I'd do that. So anyway, here is the, I'm going to post this. I don't know if you get, it goes through on YouTube, but I'm not sure if it goes through on Facebook. But that's the live streaming tickets that we're selling to the show. It's pretty cool. So if you're on YouTube, you can see them. There you go, Lisa Marie. And those are $25. So you have the show for 14 days. It's going to be really good. But it's going to be great because it's live. I never know who's going to be in the audience. And it's, each show is a little bit different. So you never know what's going to happen. But anyway, people tuning in, I'm Michael Airington. What people don't really understand is, thank you, Aaron. I will call you this week. Aaron Sparks, everybody. He was my lighting director for the Esther Goldberg show, and pretty neat. But for those of you tuning in, I'm Michael Airington. I'm an actor, comedian, director, producer, writer, the whole thing. And I actually own the rights in perpetuity to play Paul Lynde and theater productions and live theater productions for the rest of my life. It's part of my contract. And I have that from the estate of Paul Lynde. And the thing about it is that people ask me, how did I get the rights? And everybody that was involved in the show, because Peter Marshall was involved in the show. Peter Marshall does all of the voiceovers for the show. So we play the show as if Paul has never died. It's like he just comes back. Hold on for a second. There you go. Bobby, you're too sweet and kind. Thank you. Bobby Bashaw, private investigator from Texas. She keeps tipping the show. If you're in YouTube, you can tip me, and that helps pay for the live streaming that I do here, all the software that it takes to do the live show with StreamYard and whatever. And Bobby, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. But let's see here. So yeah. Hey, Alan Shores, how are you? You're the best. Triple Crown. It should be fun. I'll be there in the Ethernet, and you get to watch it over and over again. Let's see. What is this? It's almost speaking how much you seem to be channeling him. Well, that's how I was hoping that maybe one of my psychic friends would check in today, which they could, because I on the show a couple of weeks ago, we talked about how the whole thing with Paul Lynde and I and the show, how it all came to be, and then how through this strange psychic spiritual thing, everybody that was close to Paul, and I get goosebumps talking about it, became a part of the show. And from Peter Marshall to Cloris Leachman to Kay Ballard to Karen Valentine, Fred Wasbrook, his agent, and it was incredible to have all these people involved in the show, and they all came up. Peter Marshall came on and gave his voice because he saw the passion that I had in putting the show together. And yeah, there's what's his name? Billy Eichner. Billy Eichner is supposedly doing a movie. They have a script and they're doing a movie on Paul Lynde's life. And of course, from what I understand, their script is all the bad stuff, his alcoholism, and the untrue story of how he died. They want to say he died with a hustler in his bed and blah, blah, blah. That's not what happened. He had a heart attack and Paul was sober the last year of his life. But in my show, we do cover the alcoholism and we cover a couple of other things, but that's the surprise ending at the show. And, when I was saying, somebody wrote here that it's spooky how much I seem to be channeling him. And it's like my friend, Gary Busby, who's also my musical director for the show. Gary, when we first started working together back in 2006, he bought me for my birthday a psychic reading from this psychic. And I don't even remember her name. It's been so long ago. But anyway, she said, Michael, Paul is guiding this show from the other side. That is why his closest friends have come on board. You have met them and they've come in, to see the show. And, but that's what happened. Peter gave me stories. Cloris Leachman gave me some stories. Kay Ballard was the woman, God rest her soul. She's no longer with us, but Kay Ballard, came to see the show one time. We were still working the show out we were in Palm Springs at a place that doesn't even exist anymore. Kay Ballard came and she's in the audience and I walk out on stage. There's Kay Ballard over here and Andy Williams sitting at the end of the stage. Now you have to understand, growing up as a kid, watching Andy Williams and Kay Ballard and Cloris, all these people that were such an impact on who I was as a young man and a teenager growing up, they were coming to see me. And it just blew me away. But they were coming to see me play their friend. And, the pressure is on when the people who knew him are coming to see you and how they would judge you. And, Cloris cried when she saw the show for the first time. And she and Paul Lynde went to what the heck is it? A Northwestern University together. And they were very good friends. And she cried and she came up to me after the show and she goes, "You brought my friend back." Oh, and it just, it's one of those emotional things that you, as a performer, when you have these people who now consider you one of their peers, but you still look at them as your comedy idols that you were growing up with, and you're sitting in the same room and they're watching you. It's an experience and a feeling very few of us get to have. And I was very lucky to have that. And, Neil Simon came and saw the show. Neil Simon came and saw the show back in the beginning and he gave me notes. And he says, get rid of all this other stuff. Get rid of all this other stuff. Get rid of all this stuff. Get rid of the stuff about the guy who fell off the ledge in San Francisco. You don't need to do that. People want to see Paul Lynde, but you also need to cover the alcoholism, but do it in a classy way. And so back to Kay Ballard, Kay goes, Michael, you're getting drunk too fast. Paul got drunk slowly. And he became more and more bitter as he got drunker and nastier. Alcohol does that with people. So what we did was we kind of restructured the show so that, yes, I start drinking. I do this scene where I go, you know what? I think I need a cocktail. And I walk over and I get a cocktail. And I have one and people laugh and I go, oh, please, it's just one drink. And people laugh. And then Paul takes a drink, but he keeps going back to the decanter of scotch. And we get to a point in the show, which is sort of like the arc of the show, which is Paul has drank so much and he does something that's so bad. It's very funny, but at the same time, it is so bad. And that's in the show. We decided that's the point where he realized that he drank too much, that it was a bad thing. Because most people don't know is he was sober the final year of his life. He and Dick Van Dyke were AA buddies. And that was pretty amazing, that they were sober. So that's how we do it. I think, let's see, hold on. Let me see, what is this? I'm going to play another clip. I don't know which this is, but hold on. I'm going to put this clip. This is part of the old show. This is the old, there's different versions of the show. This is the old show. And here we go.
Women do immediately after having sex.
Okay, hold on. I need to bring it back to the beginning. There we go.
There's no people like show people. They smile when they are low.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Lynde.
How the hell are ya? Did you miss me? There's no business like show business like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing. Everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere where you get that happy feeling when you were stealing that extra bow. There's no, I hate this song. Stop it. I hate this song. It's so show business. Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids who can understand anything they say.
All right, now, Paul, you've come home, okay?
Uh-huh.
You've got a brown rug. Mm-hmm. You've got brown walls, brown furniture, brown curtains. What does that indicate?
Oh, the maid exploded.
Kids, they are disobedient, disrespectful oafs. Noisy, lazy, sloppy, crazy loafers. And while we're on the subject,
That was politically incorrect.
kids, you can talk till your face is blue.
And then one show magically changed everything.
Kids, but they still do just what they want to do.
What the hell made that show so darn wonderful?
And you know what I figured out?
It was this. The tinkle.
Why can't they be like we were?
Perfect in every way.
Instead of bye-bye, Birdie, they should have called it.
Hello and Margaret.
Do you know what it's like to be in a hit Broadway show? Do you know what it's like?
You get laid. Every night. You get free booze.
Everywhere.
I think I need a cocktail. Oh, please, I hear the moans and groans. I have it under control. I need another drink on that. I need another cocktail. So the stage manager took my booze out, didn't he? I was fat.
Goodyear was following me home from school making offers. My cereal bowl came with a lifeguard. I'd wear my yellow raincoat to school. The kids would yell, taxi. My blood type was
Ragu.
What do you call a man that gives you diamonds and pearls?
Oh, I call him darling.
All right, here we go. Diamonds should not be kept with your family jewels. Why?
Oh, because they're cold.
Nathan Hale. You remember Nathan Hale? He was one of the heroes of the American Revolution. He was hung. Why?
Heredity.
Here we go, Paul, for the championship. According to Masters and Johnson, what do women do immediately after having sex?
Oh, they wake up.
Why can't they be like we were? Perfect in every way. What's the matter with kids today? Good night, everybody. God bless you. And thank you for coming to see the show.
Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Anyway, so isn't that cool? So okay, now I'm gonna show you guys something. So you were talking about Alan had mentioned and someone else had mentioned about me channeling the spirit of Paul Lynde. In this box is something I wear on stage every single time I do Paul Lynde. And it is, if you've all ever seen the cover of People magazine that he was on with for People and Paul was one of the original people. He was on the cover of People magazine in 1976. And so one of the things I wear on stage is this. This is, there you go. This is Paul's pendant that he wore. It was his Hollywood Squares, pendant that he wore around his neck. And I wear that every single show. I only wear it on the show. So when I'm performing live, but I wish I could put that up there. That you could see. It's the big Hollywood Squares. It's the big Hollywood Squares from People magazine. It's so weird. They won't let me. They won't let me put up the PDF. I have to do it as a PDF. Let me see if I can do a PDF. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. Bada boom. I might be able to find a PDF of, hold on. Oh, you know how I can do this? Oh, I know how I can do this. Hold on. Let me see if I can go to, hold on. I know it's here somewhere, Paul Lynde. Well, let me see if I can find this picture. It is, okay. I want to find the picture from People magazine. Hold on. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Here it is. There we go. All right. So let's see if I can share this screen. I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to try it. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can share this screen and you guys can see. Okay. Hold on. Oh, there's nothing to show here. It makes me crazy. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go back. Here we go. All right. Let's see if I can share. Okay. I'm going to try to share this, gang. And you can see, hold on, share screen. Share the screen. Okay. Can I share the screen? Well, I want to get this over here. Hold on. Okay. Can you see that? That is, I don't know if you can see that. It makes me crazy. It won't let me do it. Okay. Here we go. Entire screen 1. Let me see if I can do this here. And it's not letting me do it. It's weird. I wanted to show you. Let me see if I could turn this in. You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to turn this into a PDF. I can do this real like crazy while we're on that. So listen, if you guys got any questions, let's see. Hold on. Oh, you could see the Paul Lynde. You could see the Paul Lynde with his the thing from People magazine. Okay, hold on. Convert to Adobe PDF. Hold on. I'm doing that right now. And there we go. Save. Okay, hold on. I can do it this way. Yay! Save. All right. Save. Okay. And there you go. It is saved. And it's weird. The StreamYard doesn't allow me to share pictures, but it allows me to share. Hold on. Let me see. Google Slides. Your computer. Here we go. Bum. Okay, let's see if it shows up. Okay, it's processing. Now you can see it. Of course, it's here we go. There we go. That is it. So that's the pendant, and I have it right here. Isn't that cool? So he wore that. This was 1976 when he was on the cover of People magazine. Isn't that cool? And amazing. So I wear that, and it just, I don't know. It's hard to explain, But back to my friend Gary, who gave me the psychic reading, and this woman did the psychic reading on me and said, Paul is controlling this from the other side. You have no idea how he's controlling this. But Michael, what you have to do is every time you do a performance of the Paul Lynde Show, you must, in your dressing room, as you're getting ready, you will light a candle before you go on stage. So every night that I do a performance, I light a candle, and I light the candle and I go, Paul, come down. It's your show. You take over. And I go out and do the show. And she said, as soon as you're finished with that show and you come off stage and go back into the dressing room, you go in and you go to that candle and you say, Paul, it's time to leave now. So I'm going to let you go. So I'll see you at the next show. And I blow the candle, boom, and I'm gone. And yes, the family, Angela asks, did any of the family members of Paul Lynde come to see any of your shows? Yes, they did, and I introduced them. Let me tell you, what happened was, for me to get the rights for the show and to be able to do Paul Lynde in perpetuity, the family came because they wanted to make sure I portrayed their uncle in a positive light. And they understood the part about, the alcoholism and stuff like that. And that and the way it's handled in the show is handled nicely. But at the same time, it's one of those things that, I got it. We signed a contract and I got the deal. So that was cool. How did I get the pendant? Yes, I've had the pendant from one of the family members, and it was given to me, and I use it just for the show. And it's almost like, it's not kryptonite. I don't know, but it's like, but it just does something. What was that, Triple Crown? Are there any characters you impersonate well, but won't do for any reason? Not really. I mean, I do different voices. But there's none that I won't do, years ago. We're talking way back when I was in high school and I was just getting started in the business and I was opening for Rosemary Clooney and all these different people. Jerry Weintraub, the famous producer, was managing John Denver. That's how I got to open for John Denver. My friend Kathy Roosh, who may be watching from high school, she was with me that night. Anyway, because we got incredible tickets to see it. Jerry Weintraub invited me to open and do this show for John Denver. And then he got upset because I did dead people. I'm like, okay, but no, there's different characters. There's nobody that I won't do. Some people just don't like doing dead people, and he didn't like it. Listen, okay, hold on. Let me go right here. Let's see. I'm definitely late to the party. I just discovered how long you've been doing Paul. I've been doing Paul since I was a kid, since I was a teenager. I've been able to do him. It's silly. And let me see. Here we go. So I listened to you on Sunday. It is my relief. Me and my earbuds, you, Michael, and your friends. It was so perfect. I was berated by a customer. I just kept listening to you and smiled. Aw, that is so sweet. I love the idea that he's guiding you through your performance, and he is, that's where we might have seen you. John Denver opener. Yep. That was way back in like 75, 76. I was just a baby. I was in high school. And, but yeah, I do so many different voices, and, I do the Esther Goldberg character, Esther, who does Bill, Bill, here's what's happened. Part of the reason why we're doing the show, Bill, hey, Bill Dietz, thank you for tuning in. Part of the reasons why I brought the show back, it's been 5 years since I've done this show, and it was here in Vegas at Bally's, and I shared the theater with Wayne Newton. My show was on Wayne Newton and this other group, the Bronx Wanderers, who are just fabulous. But we all were there at Bally's in the big showroom there, the window showroom. And anyway, so now about what happened in January of this past year was something phenomenal had happened. I had put up a video. I don't know if you all have seen it. I might put it up right now, but it was a post that I had put on the Paul Lynde page. Those of you that are watching from the Paul Lynde page, I run that page. And can I give you a little bit of Uncle Arthur? Hold on. Okay, you guys are. I'm going to answer all your questions, but Lisa Marie, Bets in the Belfry, Pigs in a Poke. Give me more tickets before I choke. There you go. But Bill, back to the Midwest. So what happened was I put this video up that had been on the site for 2 years, and all of a sudden this video goes viral. I mean, out of the blue, this video took off, and the next thing I know, I was like, oh my God. You know, it got 1.5 million hits, 1.5 million hits. And it just blew everybody away. I mean, I was shocked. And then I realized, oh my God, these people want to see Paul Lynde. And let's see, I had done, let me see if I can find this. Okay, I'll show you a Paul Lynde. I had done Uncle Arthur. And let's see, no vintage. Okay, here we go. This, I'm going to put this up. Okay, I'm going to put this up. This is some of the stuff that I've done for Paul, that I did for Paul Lynde. I was doing, oh shit, look, my shirt's unbuttoned. When I did the Paul Lynde, I did these things that we were doing that people were buying the Paul Lynde thing. So ready? Here we go. I'm going to do this.
It's Uncle Arthur. What are you waiting for? I'm finally available to create a tailor-made video greeting just for you. Oh my God, think of the things I could do. I could announce your wedding. I could announce a party that you're gonna throw. I could even announce your divorce. I could even, for the sickos, I could even announce a funeral. But maybe not. But for the first time ever, it's the closest thing you'll ever have to having the real Uncle Arthur announce your special greeting or party or message. So what are you waiting for? Grab yourself a cocktail and order one of my special videos. You'll be the life of any party or event when you use me to get your message across. Special effects, and guess what? I'll say anything, because there's no censorship. Oh, I just love it. An Uncle Arthur greeting card. And on that note, Uncle Arthur out.
Isn't that cool? So anyway, that was okay. Now for some reason, now I can hear the video. So we did that one. Let me see. And we did this other one. Let me show you. We did the Uncle Arthur. We did the Paul Lynde in the Hollywood Squares. Let me see if I can find that one. Okay. I did a birthday. I did one for Peter Marshall and Lori. Okay. Let me see. This one I did for Peter and Lori, and I did one for Allison Martino with Vintage Los Angeles. But this Hollywood Squares, I did just for Peter Marshall and his wife Lori. Here's this one. So I was selling these. I'm doing these. I'm doing these Paul Lynde videos, so I make them specifically so I can announce your wedding, your Halloween party, or whatever you want. So here's the Hollywood Squares ones that we shot here in Vegas.
Oh, it's Paul Lynde, and this video is for Peter and Lori Marshall. Peter, I hope you're doing well. Been thinking about you, but I just wanted to... Hold on,
hey, Paul.
I think you're interrupting me. What?
What's the difference between a cow poke and a cow hand?
One's a misdemeanor and the other's a felony. All right, Peter, listen, this is for you. Stop interrupting me. I hope you and Lori have the most wonderful holiday season. And have yourself a martini on me. Miss ya, love ya. Oh, God, I need more.
There you go. So I did that for Peter and Lori for Christmas this year. And it was kind of fun. Anyway, let's see. Hold on. Oh, Bobby, thank you. You're going to go make gumbo for Sunday dinner. I wish I was there. And thank you for tipping me. That is so sweet. That is so very sweet. Let's see. Hold on. Where we go? Yes, I want any possibility with your new management. You'll be coming to the Midwest. Feinstein's at the Hotel Carmichael. Yes, they've already talked about me coming to Feinstein's at the Hotel Carmichael in Indiana. Yes. It's pretty cool. And pretty cool. We plan on doing it. Yes, it's one of those things we plan on doing, Cheryl Reese. So we will be there eventually. Did the family gift me any clothing? use on stage. No, I actually had to come up with my own clothing. Am I still doing these? I am. I'm still doing these, Lisa. However, I can't do it because the wig is in Los Angeles right now being put back together again. But I will be doing them once I get the wig back, which will probably be in September. I have to actually, for everybody who likes to know, I've lost 15 pounds so I could get back into the 70s shirts that I wear on stage. And so what's happening is the wig, I had to go back for costume fittings and for the wig to be fitted again for my head because they just had to do some, it's basically a tune-up on his wig. And so it's pretty cool. So I am, that's why I can't do them, but I will be doing them starting, I'll start doing them. Oh, when is it? As soon as I get the wig back and I can have them there. So everybody, thank you. Everybody give a big goodbye to Bobby Bashaw. We love her. And let's see, there was one other thing. Hold on. There was the one show clip that I had that had Cloris Leachman and that had Cloris Leachman, Karen Valentine, Rosemarie. I've played it before, but if you like, I could play that that incredible video again. It's from one of the earlier shows. And one night, Peter Marshall showed up. Peter Marshall showed up with some guest, and Peter Marshall goes, "Mike, I brought a few of Paul's friends in the audience," and he goes, I just want to let you know that they're in the audience. And I said to Peter came to my dressing room. Peter Marshall came to my dressing room and said he had some people. And I said, well, who are they? And he goes, well, Cloris Leachman, Karen Valentine, J.P. Morgan, his best friend Jan Forbes, and Rosemarie. They're here. And I'm like, they're here watching me tonight. And it was the first time that they were there. And anyway, we have that bit on if you want to take a few minutes to watch. It is, the show has gone through many incarnations. You know, we've changed it, played with it, changed the opening, tightened things up, added audio, visual, and stuff like that. So if you'd like to see this incredible footage and you watch until the end, you'll see me introduce Cloris and everybody. And that's when she was crying at the end. And I just, it makes my heart warm when I see it. Y'all ready to see it? Y'all ready to see it? Here we go. I'm going to add this.
I don't know why I'm frightened. I know my way around here. The cardboard trees,
yes,
painted seas, the sounds here, and the midnight music madness, and the magic of the moment. Yes, everything's as if I never said goodbye. How the hell are ya?
Did you miss me?
Here we go. Is there any difference between a cow poke and a cow hand?
Well, one's a misdemeanor and the other's a felony. So they decided to give me the song.
And when the show opened and the curtains went up, I brought the house down every single performance. Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids who can understand anything they say told me that he passed away while reading this poem. I call it Cheer Up. There are roses in bloom in my hospital room. There's a bird in my window.
Singing its song.
Cheer up. Cheer up!
You haven't got long. Audition for Deliverance. I did. I remember my screen test. Camera's rolling. Casting director says, do it with feeling, Paul. Hey, boy. Wanna squeal like a pig? I didn't get it.
Actually, I think you're going to find this very amusing.
Oh, Sammy. Bats in the belfry. Pigs in a poke. Give me a lesbian before I choke. And they did. Agnes Moorhead. Classy as hell, but what a dyke.
Please tell what's his name. He's finally pushed me too far.
Oh, and Dora, get over it. I can whip myself up a margarita. I want a margarita. There we go. How old are you? Did they card you? They carded you? Can I buy you a drink? Hold on. Give me a drink. There we go. She used to sit next to me in the square all the time. I loved her. I'd have probably married her once. Miss Karen Valentine, right over there. We just love her, Miss Karen. She used to sit up above me all the time, or over here to the left, the wonderful Miss Rosemary. It's here tonight. There you are, Rosie. This other lovely woman, we went to Northwestern University together. The lovely Miss Cloris Leachman right here. Thank you, Cloris. And of course, the man who helped make this show possible by adding his voice, the master of the Hollywood Squares, Mr. Peter Marshall, right back there. Thank you, Peter. Humbled before you.
At night when you're asleep, into your tent I'll creep. Who am I?
Oh, the Scoutmaster.
Zsa Zsa Gabor recently said she never swims with her face in the water. Why?
Oh, because it'll clog the drain.
We have met the enemy and what?
They are cute. Oh, you're driving down the Santa Monica Freeway at 90 miles an hour and your brakes fail. What's the first thing you could do? Honk!
There you go. All right. So isn't that cool? I got a little teary-eyed. You know, because Rosie's gone. Carol, Cloris is gone. You know, just amazing. Kay Ballard's gone. You know, they were all instrumental in helping me write the show and get it to a certain place. So it was pretty amazing. But yeah, isn't that cool? But no, it's like, you know, there's a thing about Paul Lynde, especially. Well, here's another thing. A lot of the young kids don't know who Paul Lynde is, but they would know him from Charlotte's Web. But then I played the voice of the magic mirror on the Sweet Life on Deck. So a lot of your kids, grandkids may have seen the Sweet Life on Deck, and they had this mirror, and they brought me in to replace the other guy who did the mirror. And I forget what happened. There was some nasty things that happened on the set. So they were looking for a new voice for the mirror, but they wanted the sound of Paul Lynde. And so they brought me in to play the magic mirror on The Sweet Life. And so all these kids know me as the voice of the magic mirror because it was the #1 children's show in the world for a long time. It was pretty cool. So there you did you guys have a good time today? Wasn't that fun? We're promoting the show, and we're doing everything we can to get tickets sold. I want to sell out Palm Springs. I want to sell out Feinstein's, and I'm not too worried about Puerto Vallarta because the guys that go to Puerto Vallarta, it's pretty exciting. Hey, Alan, thank you. You're so sweet. And what is this? Do you know how good you are? When I first called, I thought it was an old performance of Paul, and I thought you were. Thank you, Jonathan. I get emotional when you people think that I'm that good, and it means it means I'm doing my job, and I'm doing Paul justice and his fans justice, and that's what it's all about. I never want to be on stage where I'm not doing justice to him. Let me see. Hold on. What did you say? Triple Crown. Where do we get tickets to view online? Hold on. I had put it up earlier. Let me see if I can get it again. Hold on. I had it at the streaming tickets. I put them up. Let me see if I can paste it here. There it is. Triple Crown. There are the tickets. That's how you get the streaming tickets for the September 29th show. I just put it up. So I don't know if you can see it on Facebook, but I know on YouTube you can see it. So it's Stellar Tickets. So if you go there, the tickets are $25, and you get to watch it that night live at 8 o'clock, depending on where you live. And then you have it for 14 days to watch and rewatch and whatever. So it's pretty cool. But there you go. And all you have to do is go to Feinstein's at Vitello's. Feinstein's at Vitello's are the tickets for Los Angeles. Oscars in Palm Springs, October the 10th. You can go on their website, and they're the tickets for that show. And very soon the tickets are going to be available for are going to be available for Puerto Vallarta. So we'll be there for 3 weeks. Talk about that's what I call a working vacation. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. You just really made my day today. I decided, if any of my psychic buddies pop in, great, they could. But I decided to make it all about Paul, because so many times those of you on the Paul Lynde page, you're going, he's doing a psychic. What does this have to do with Paul Lynde? Well, because I have 7,000 people there and another 10,000 on another site, I usually stream to all my different sites. And I think we're going to bring Esther back this week. The wonderful, fabulous Esther Goldberg. I play her too, so she's nutty. And Esther hasn't been on, and so I think I'm gonna slap on the wig and the makeup and bring Esther back. But anyway, there's the music. We're gonna call it a Sunday. I hope you all have a really blessed Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be back next week. Next week, I fly back to Los Angeles, so I might try to throw a show in next Sunday before I fly out, and which I think I might be able to because my flight is later in the evening. But anyway, thank you all so very, very much. Everybody on the Paul Lynde page and the Paul Lynde appreciation page, thank you for your patience and watching. And more information will be on it's Paul Lynde 1, the number 1, Paul Lynde 1 on Facebook if you want to find it. This is Michael Airington, and I thank you so much for listening to me. And please subscribe to my YouTube page. That would be awesome as well. Anyway, until next time, have a great, great, great Sunday. Here we go.